Hey guys, welcome back to another video. For today's video, I'm going to be doing my perfume tray update for the month of May, and I'm going to be focusing on the fragrances that I wore on weeks 3 and 4 of the month. So I'm going to talk about the rest of the fragrances that I didn't cover on the first update. If you are new here and you love fragrance talk, beauty, self-care, body care, all of that, go ahead and subscribe before you leave today's video. I would love to have you back here for future uploads, and that's pretty much all I talk about. So with that said, let's get right into today's video. Next up is another one that is new to my collection. I want to update you guys on this one, and this is Juliette Has a Gun Lust for Sun. Now this one, the first time that I opened it, I think I liked it much more. I wouldn't say much more than I do now. It's not that. I will say that the white florals were not as strong the first time that I sprayed it. As I let it sit in my collection, those white florals have really been like, they just really developed. They've gotten much stronger. When you smell it from the cap, all you smell is white florals, like gardenia. It's more gardenia than jasmine, because I think jasmine bothers me way more than gardenia. Gardenia, if it's mixed well with a fragrance, I can wear it. I do have fragrances that have it. This does have both. It does have gardenia and jasmine, but the jasmine doesn't come through as sharp for me. It's more of the gardenia that's coming through, along with the freesia. There's the ylang ylang. So there's a lot of florals going on in this fragrance. But I will say, I prefer this one, and I'm keeping this one in my collection over the experience that I had with Bella Tropical from Oscar de la Renta. So this one, even though the white florals did get a little bit stronger, and I am not a fan of white florals, I'm okay with it. I've worn it and it does not give me a headache. It doesn't bother me. And the dry down, I would say the white florals are very, very prominent. Like the first half hour to hour that you spray it, this is a beast mode fragrance. This lasts a ridiculous amount of time. It's very, I would say that it's kind of beachy and perfect for summer, but more for like evening and nighttime, maybe like a summer date where you're gonna be close to the beach or something like that. I would definitely take this with me because the florals are there. It is more sophisticated and it is a little more classy, beachy type of scent. It's not that sunscreen coconut type of scent, but the coconut's definitely in there, and in the dry down is where the coconut and the vanilla come through for me, and the ambroxan, all of that starts kind of shining through in the dry down, and I love it. It turns into kind of like a warm dry down with that coconut vanilla. The florals are still there, but they definitely come down for me in the dry down. So it is one that I won't be reaching for like a lot. I'm not gonna say that this is a favorite because it's not. It's definitely a like for me, and it's one that I will pick up when I want something that I know is going to stick around the entire evening, and I will definitely only wear this during summertime in the evening, nighttime. And I picture this kind of like with a white dress or a white outfit, your makeup done, a ponytail, kind of like maybe what I have now, and you just want something that smells summery but still sophisticated and high-end. That's what you're gonna get with this one. And the longevity on this is so much longer than many of the Juliette Has a Gun fragrances. They have really been kind of stepping it up with the projection and the CRs that a fragrance leaves and the longevity. So this one is definitely long lasting, and you do not need a lot of sprays of this either. I feel like that's how it would work, is keeping it, you know, like less is more with this one. So that is Lust for Sun. Next up, we have another Juliette Has a Gun fragrance. This one didn't really get talked about a lot. This one I love because I do have that side of me that just loves very unisex fragrances. For a while, I thought I didn't. I thought that I preferred super girly fragrances, which I still do. Those are my favorite. But there are days that I just want to smell fresh and clean unisex, but not laundry and not like aldehydes or nothing like that. Just like a more of like a ocean aquatic type of unisex. That for me is just, I love them. So this is Eagle Stratis. I did wear this a couple times as well. And I love this fragrance. It didn't really get a lot of talk. I know people didn't really go crazy over it. There's something in it for me though that is just so unique and different. It is a very unisex fragrance. It just makes me think of like when my husband is in the shower and like the water and the steam is mixing in with like his body wash, but then it still has like this juiciness, just vibe to it that makes me feel like I just feel sexy with this on. Like it feels kind of like if I was hugging him. It kind of reminds me of like hugging my man. That's kind of what it makes me think of. It's not cologne-y to me. It's not super masculine. It is like the perfect, just in between type of fragrance that either sex can wear and they're going to smell amazing. It just smells like, I don't want to say wet because that's not what I'm trying to go for, but just very juicy, refreshing, and just clean in the most nicest way that I can imagine clean smelling. It's not one that I will be picking up all the time. It's not one that I will say this is a must have. This is my all-time favorite. But when I wear it, I enjoy it. When I wear it, the scent bubble that I get is amazing, which is my favorite thing for a fragrance to do, is to give me an amazing scent bubble. I will love a fragrance just for that. I want to keep getting whiffs of what I'm wearing, and this does that. I went to go eat with my husband and my daughters with this on, and the entire time that I was sitting there, I just kept smelling myself, and that's a yes for me. Longevity is great. It's, I would say, a little bit better than moderate, and it leaves an amazing sillage. So that is Ego Stratis. This, I forgot to mention like some of the notes that this has. This has citrusy notes. It has C notes. There's blueberry in here. That's kind of like what I love about this one, is that I don't have too many fragrances with blueberry, and it really does come through for me. I really pick up this musky blueberry mixed with an aquatic scent. There is neroli and peach, and then ambroxan musk and cedar. It's just, I love it. I love this fragrance. Definitely one that I would say sample first. I would say that with any fragrance really, but this one is definitely one that you need to sample first for sure. So both of these you can find on Twisted Lily. They were sent to me by Twisted Lily as well. I'm going to be leaving the links for the full sizes of these as well as the sample sizes. The sample sizes I think are $5 for a sample, and that way you can try out the fragrance and make up your mind about it. But very, very beautiful. Juliette Has a Gun is one of my favorite houses lately. I just have to have whatever they come out with. I am missing a few that I've never tried, so once I move I will definitely be trying more from the house, but those two are beautiful. Next up, oh my god, every time I wear this I just fall more in love with it and more in love with it. It's not really talked about. I feel like it doesn't get love as much as it should. So this is Coach Floral Blush. Finally got a baby dent in there because this is a big bottle. This is, I believe, this is a 3 fluid ounce bottle. This is the only Coach fragrance that I like from the ones that come in this packaging. I really wanted to love the one that has pineapple, but it got super screechy on my skin. This one does not. This one is a mix of like grapefruit and citrus and like this warmth in it, along with florals. I believe there's peony in here as well. And there's peach, which I've just been having this love affair with peach lately. I've been loving anything that has peach in it. I've noticed even old favorites from like years ago when I didn't really pay attention to notes have peach in the fragrance. So this is one of those that is just beautiful. There's a citrusy touch in there. There's grapefruit, goji berries, peony, peach, but then the dry down is this woody, musky scent that just has like this warmth to it. At the same time, it is gorgeous. It's feminine. If you do not like florals and they usually get too sharp on you, they give you a headache, this won't do that. At least I don't think it will. It's just the perfect type of floral. Super feminine, but in like just a very just understated type of way. It's not out there. It's not sharp. It's not super girly. You know, there's sometimes some fragrances that are super duper girly. This one is just feminine and just pretty, but in like a citrusy, fruity, warm floral type of way. Beautiful scent. That is Coach Floral Blush. Next up, another one that I have really been enjoying this month and I wore quite a few times. This is by Mugler. This is Alien Goddess. These are going to be making appearances in my next layering combos video. I did do a lot of layering combos. I've been posting a lot of my layering combos on my Instagram. I'm going to leave my Instagram on the screen just because I'm trying to share them more on there in case you don't want to wait until the end of the month for my layering video. You can kind of see like some layering combos combos that I have been doing quickly, so follow me on there. Alien Goddess is one that I have really been loving. This to me is like my musky, creamy, warm coconut scent. I know a lot of people say that this is super similar to Coconut Sun from the Seven Virtues. I agree. They're very, very similar. I sprayed them side by side on my skin and the scent itself is very similar, but Coconut Sun gives me a more thin coconut and lime type of vibe, while this one gives me a more thicker, warm type of musky coconut and like a meatier coconut in this one. But they're very similar. But this one is just very, very nice. It makes me think of like having your toes in the sand while you're at the beach. The sun is shining on you and you are right by the waves. You're getting like the best tan of your life. That is what Goddess makes me think of. It is very warm to me. It's a very warm coconut and vanilla scent. So this is gorgeous. That is Alien Goddess. Next up, we have Victoria's Secret TEASE Sugar Fleur. This fragrance right here, let me tell you guys something. This is another one that's a great performer for it being a Victoria's Secret fragrance, for it being affordable. This thing, you will smell it all day while you're wearing this. At least I do. It sticks to my clothes. It is this apple candy, very girly, very sweet scent. I love this so much. It's super pretty, flirty, very simple to describe. It's just a very girly, flirty type of fragrance. Almost makes me think of bubblegum also for some reason, but I definitely get the apple in here, and I wore this one quite a few times during the day to run errands, to just like pick up my kids from school. We're getting ready for our move, so we've been doing a lot of running around, doing those types of things, like getting our car ready. We had a crack on our dash. Is that what it's called? The glass that's there, we had to go get that to go get fixed before we ship our car. So we've just been doing a lot of just back and forth running around, and I have really been enjoying these types of scents for those days because it just feels easy to wear, girly, nice and flirty and pretty. So that is TEASE Sugar Fleur. This one I wore yesterday actually. And my bottle, the only thing I hate about this fragrance is the bottle just gets ugly over time. But you guys know I expressed my love for Gucci Guilty. This is one of those fragrances that I wore for years and years. This is one of my signature scents. And when I wore it yesterday, it brought back all the feels, all the memories. This is a peppery peach. Does anyone else love McDonald's fries? I'm guilty for that. I can't resist, and my daughter doesn't eat them, so I got a little kid's meal size. Anyways, this is a peachy, peppery, kind of like fizzy smelling fragrance. Is so hard to describe, almost like a metallic vibe to it. Super sexy. There's patchouli in here. It is just beautiful. I love it so much. The packaging does start getting kind of like ugly over time, like those little dots. I think if like I polish it or something, I don't know, maybe there's something that I could use to like get it to look nice again. I don't know. But the packaging is perfect for it because you do get like this metallic, cooling, peachy, peppery, warm, spicy type of vibe out of this fragrance. It's so sexy to me. And for as long as I can find it, it's always going to be in my collection. So that is Gucci Guilty. Longevity on me would be moderate to pretty good. It lasts a pretty good amount of time on me, and the scent bubble that I get is beautiful as well, and it mixes so beautifully with my skin. So I really love this one. And then we have Ellis Brooklyn Myth. This one I actually didn't pick up. I didn't wear it, but the month is not over yet. I'm actually filming a little bit early because I'm trying to get as many videos as I can filmed before we pack up our stuff and send it off. So this one I will wear. There's still a few days left of the month, so I will definitely make it a point to wear this one. It should say something because I didn't pick it up. I don't know. I love the bottle though, and surprisingly, a lot of people say that this fragrance does not last on them, but on me it lasts all day long. And in the heat, this will literally like radiate off of your skin. It has always reminded me of Biolage gel. Biolage, or I think that's how you say it. That's what this smells like to me. My stepmom used to put that gel in my hair when I was little, so it really takes me back to that. It's just a very clean, almost like a bar of soap, but not a sharp bar of soap. It's just very clean and fresh feeling. Like if you just took a shower and you didn't really put on anything girly or anything like that, you just have like that soapy scent to you. And this is one of those few, like I was saying earlier, it's one of those few clean smelling fragrances that I can actually wear and enjoy. So this is very musky. It to me is aromatic. There's ambrette in here, which I love. I'm not getting rid of this at all. Even though I didn't pick it up, it's just because I was loving the other ones a lot. But this has orchid, which is one of my favorite florals. There is patchouli, pink lotus, there's jasmine, which I don't pick up a lot in this one. Now this one is a very, very polarizing fragrance. This is not blind buy worthy to me. It is one that you have to smell, you have to put it on your skin, see how it reacts with your chemistry, because some people love it, some people really dislike this fragrance. So I would say test this one out for sure. But it's a very unisex, clean, refreshing, aromatic, woody type of scent, and I just love it. So that is Ellis Brooklyn Myth. So that brings me to the end of today's tray update. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Comment down below which of these you love, which you don't like. I cannot wait to chat with you guys. Give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. That helps my channel out so much. And subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and I will see you guys in my next video. Ooh, la, 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 la. Ooh, la, la.